believe this right here. Hey, hey, check 1 2, check, check, check. Check 1, check 2, check.
Talk on that one.
Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. Check, check. Check, check. 1, 2, 3. Let me see if I can hear you. I think I can.
Check, check.
Yep.
1 2, 1 2.
Yeah, it's a little hot. Well, it's a little hot in this headset
That's
when you
here.
talk. Okay.
This one's a little soft,
Okay, try it one more time.
but I don't know how.
That's a little harder to pick up. Actually, it's not bad.
Yeah. It's not bad.
If you get off that one there.
Check 1, 2, 3. Check. Check
Test.
1. Check 2. Check
Test,
3.
test.
1, 2,
Hey,
3.
Hey, hey, hey.
I don't
Test
hear you.
1 2 3. You should.
I don't hear you. I hear you, but I don't hear you here.
Me.
Hey, hey.
It was really soft with key with this on it yesterday.
I mean, I can hear you without the headset.
Hey, 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 hey.
Okay, that's better.
It was probably also because it was the wrong side of the mic.
Okay.
So,
Okay. I'll give that set to Aisha,
all right.
and I'll use this. Aisha. Okay, thanks, Dave. No problem. Okay, I'm gonna take this chair.
Yep. Like I said, there's a hit.
Okay.
Have at it.
Okay.
Airball. Can I say that?
No. Check 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me, Coach? You can hear me now. Okay. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2023-2024 New South Athletic Conference Men's Basketball Tournament, taking place right here in the Apprentice School Athletic Center in Newport News, Virginia. We are so happy to have you folks. We are into the semifinal round of the tournament, and coming to you this afternoon, folks, is going to be your Builders taking on the Cardinals of Central International College. They hail from Chester, Virginia. Hello, folks. Howard McCain here along with Aisha Smalls. Dave Davenport will be our engineer producer. And, folks, yes, he did run a 4.27 at the NFL Combine on yesterday. What do we have for you this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen? We have the Builders led by Coach Evan Key, who is in his 5th season at the helm. He comes into this afternoon's contest with an overall record on the season of 20-5, ladies and gentlemen, 5-2 in conference play. And again, his team is the number 2 seed in the tournament. Across the way on the other side of the court, Coach Wayne Johnson brings in his Cardinal team. Folks, we don't know a whole lot about this team. Why? Just between you and I, these aren't the same guys that we played back in January. So this should be an interesting one because right now we are playing some guys that we just aren't familiar with. So we will do our best to give you information as it happens this afternoon. Again, I will be on the play-by-play. Aisha Smalls will be joining us. So both teams have been introduced. They are making their way to center court. And before we get started, the officials for this afternoon's contest: Kyle Neve, George Crocker, and Kelvin Oliver will be the gentlemen that will be keeping order on the court this afternoon. So this should be an interesting one. Builders really looking to get this win out of the way. Why? Tomorrow are the tournament finals. And guess who awaits them, ladies and gentlemen? Yes, the Lighthouse Christian College team that took down the Builders a few weeks ago and broke their 13-game home winning streak. So sit back and relax. We'll bring you the call of this afternoon's semifinal action here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center, and we are underway. Donovan Means gives the ball off to, Xavier Hunter is joined on the floor by Kyrie Smith, Kelby Saunders, and Adrian Wall. First shot off the glass, no good for Xavier Hunter. Builders back on defense quickly. Builders forced the turnover. Means able to split the defense. Easy layup off the glass for 2 with the left hand, and we have our first points on the scoreboard, 2-0. Builders with the early lead. Cardinals forcing the pace just a little bit. We'll get you their starters in just a moment as they try to get inside, but they lose the basketball out of bounds. Mateo Johnson loses it, but they're going to say it was last touched by the Builders. Mateo Johnson is joined on the floor by Cy Miles, Jordan Harrington, Ty Reyes, and Zarkiel McEachin. And that will be the first turnover of the afternoon. Builders force a turnover, and we have a quick stoppage in the play. Adrian Wall had to tie his shoes. Adrian Wall, the last time these two teams played one another, folks, he scored 28 points. 5 3-point shots made in that contest as he looks to get back to his scoring ways in this one. Wall, feed inside, pass intercepted. So the Builders force a turnover, turn around and commit a turnover as that shot is up, no good, but there's a foul. First foul is on Xavier Hunter. That'll be his first personal foul. That'll be the team's first of the half. So that'll send Zarkiel McEachin to the line to shoot 2. Builders with a 2-0 lead. We're early. And I'm going to bring in Coach Aisha Smalls quickly. Coach, early on in the contest, what have you seen so far as strategy on both teams, whether it be offense or defense, in your opinion?
Well, I see that at the Apprentice School, they need to mainly just focus on getting the ball inside. I think that right now their advantage is getting inside. They're a bigger team, stronger team. So that should be their focus so they can get this lead.
Builders missed a 3-point shot on the other end. Cardinals capitalized as Mateo Johnson gets his first basket of the contest. And just like that, the Builders find themselves down by a point, 3-2, as Kyrie Smith goes to work. His shot, no good. Rebound pulled down by Johnson. Johnson to Reyes. Builders in the man-to-man. That three-point shot, no good for Jordan Harrington. Fast break opportunity by the Builders, but they turn it over. And just like that, the Builders create another turnover. So right now, each team really not valuing the basketball here early, as both teams have 2 turnovers apiece. Adrian Wall with the offensive, I guess, loose ball. Really not much of a rebound, but it'll go down on the stat sheet as a rebound. Wall turns it over. That's the Builders' third. Cardinals running, left-hander, no good. You would have liked to see Johnson kind of break himself down just a little bit and get his body under control before putting up that left-hand layup, but we'll take it. That three is up and good. Kyrie Smith with his first points of the afternoon, his first three-point shot. The Builders have now taken a 5-3 lead. What do you think about pace, Coach? How do you feel about the pace of the basketball game so far?
I mean, with so many turnovers, the pace is going like a track meet right now. So right now, both teams need to settle down a little bit, control the game and run their plays and do what they need to do to play basketball the right way.
Going to have a foul call. That foul call is going to go on Xavier Hunter, folks. That's his second personal foul, the team's second. So more than likely, Xavier, who is definitely sporting the LaMelos this afternoon, the brand new gold LaMelos. I don't know if you can see those on camera, but those are, folks, those are hot. First free throw is up and good for McEachin. So McEachin, right now, he has 2 points in the contest as Courage Harrell is going to make his way onto the floor for the Builders. And we now have a tie ball game. 5-5 is our score. Means with the basketball. Saunders. Shot clock now at 20. Means. Cardinals in a man-to-man defense. Nice feed inside to Saunders, but he is going to be fouled. So they're going to say he was fouled on the floor. That foul call is going to go against Ty Reyes. That'll be his first, and that'll be the team's first. Foul wasn't in the act of shooting, but Courage Harrell finishes the feed inside off the glass for two, of the Builders lead 7-5 here, 16:31 left in this semifinal round of the 2024 NSAC men's basketball tournament. Ball gets lost out of bounds by Jordan Harrington, so that's their third turnover. So, Coach, a lot of time we've seen a lot of turnovers so far in the basketball game by both teams, uncharacteristic turnovers. What could be leading to that with the players right now in such a crucial basketball game?
I mean, it's understanding that it's the postseason. You're playing for something now, bigger than yourself. So I think it's a lot of nerves right now. We got a pretty good crowd out there, and everybody just trying to adjust to the game. Like I said, they just need to calm down and let the game come to them. I know Donovan, he does what he does, and KJ, you know, just finishing around the basket. They just have to calm down and just let the game come to them and just live in the moment.
Zarkeel McEachin, he picked up the personal foul. That'll be his first and the team's second. So that gives Kelby Saunders a trip to the free throw line where he makes the first of two. Saunders coming in, leading the team in rebounds on the season per game at 9, but his second free throw is no good. So back come the Cardinals. Cardinals. Skip pass to the corner. Builders active on defense, able to force another turnover as Courage Harrell out and running and finishes with a dunk. That sends a little bit of energy through the arena, and the Builders are pushing their lead up now to 5. 10-5 over the Cardinals. Cardinals with a feed inside. Nifty move inside by Miles, unable to finish, and the Builders off and running. Smith. He's fouled in transition. That foul call is going to go on Ty Reyes. That'll be his second personal foul. The team's second, and we'll take a timeout. Media timeout. Builders up by 5, 10-5. We'll step away. We'll be back.
Bayport gives away $100,000 in tuition assistance. Our scholarships are special because we not only allow funds to be applied to colleges and universities, but also trade and vocational schools. The submission deadline for all scholarships this year is a close of business on March 31st. Please share this opportunity with family, friends, students, and colleagues. Like, share, or comment on social media.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
Builders lead here 10-5, semi-final round. I'll get it out. Semifinal round of the 2024 New South Athletic Conference Men's Basketball Tournament here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center. Is always a joy to be here in Newport News for these huge contests. As that shot out of the timeout by Courage Harrell is no good out of the corner. Cardinals with an opportunity to cut into this 5-point deficit, and they aren't able to do so offensively on this trip down the court. Builders have done a great job on defense, have held the Cardinals to not that great of a day shooting. They've actually been sitting at 5 points on the scoreboard for a really long time. Cardinals attacking. Left-hand shot up and good for Jordan Harrington, and he is fouled.
The basket is good.
That foul is going to go on Adrian Wall. That'll be his first personal foul and the team's third. Adrian Wall, in the pregame, was named first team all-conference this season for the Builders. Builders with he was the only first teamer, couple of second teamers as that shot comes off for Jordan Harrington. And the Builders lead will remain at 3, 10-7 over the Cardinals of Central International. Means 15 seconds on the shot clock, gives it off to Wall. Wall launches from 3, off the back iron, no good. So far in the contest, Adrian Wall is scoreless right now. Cardinals just outside the block. That shot up and no good by Purvis. So the Builders with an opportunity. That's going to be a foul in the backcourt. Mateo Johnson is going to be credited with that foul. Now, Coach, one of the things that I've kind of picked up over the years in basketball, that foul some 50 feet away from the basket. As a coach, what do you guys think about when you see a player commit a foul that far away from the basket?
Well, it really just depends at the moment. If it's a player that we know that's going to be in a fast break situation and we know we really can't stop them, fouling them early is the smartest thing to do. Okay. But then sometimes it's a lazy foul. You're not getting down, you're not bending your knees, and you're not moving like you're supposed to. So, of course, as a coach, you know, you have to address that either way, in a nice way or, you know. But that's normally how it goes.
Builders with an opportunity. They created a turnover and were able to convert on the offensive end, and they push their lead up to 7 now, the Builders' largest lead, and they have an opportunity to add to it. Layup off the glass for 2 for Adrian Wall, and Adrian Wall quickly went from no points on the scoreboard to having 6 now in the contest, and the Builders' lead now is 9, make it 7, as the feed inside to Celis Purvis is up and good. Nice crowd on hand this afternoon as the feed goes inside. That basketball was kicked. Isaiah Jones into the basketball game. Also is going to be joined on the floor by Avon Hawkins. So let's reset the Builders starters. I'm sorry, players currently on the floor. Avon Hawkins, He's joined on the floor by Kyrie Smith, Courage Harrell, Isaiah Jones, and Donovan Means is the feed inside to Jones. And they're going to get Jones with a traveling call. As Jones was trying to get back to his feet, he had possession of the basketball. Had he stayed, actually, if I'm not mistaken, Coach, if he had stayed on his knees and passed out of it, then that would not have been a travel, correct?
Well, yeah, initially I thought it was a foul. He was tripped, so that was a no call right there. But as soon as he got up, it was an automatic travel.
Shot off the glass, no good. Fight underneath for the basketball. Loose ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say it was last touched by the Builders, so it'll stay on this end. Builders have led by as many as 9 in the contest. Some quick first half stats as far as shooting right now. The Cardinals are shooting about 28%. I'm sorry, that's 25%. Builders at about 50%. Usually when it happens, the team with the higher shooting percentage, they have the lead. Foul call underneath. That's going to go on Isaiah Jones. That'll be his first personal foul and the team's 4th. Here's Purvis. Ooh. Purvis with the shoulder. And I believe they're going to call a player control foul, and they do. So Celis Purvis put his shoulder right into Courage Harrell. The officials were right on top of it. Whistled him with his first personal foul, and that is the team's 5th. So, of course, neither team in any kind of serious foul trouble. The turnovers have plummeted so far as that 3 comes off as a miss. Back come the Cardinals. That shot off the glass, no good from Harrington. Leads to a fast break opportunity. Quick outlet down court for Donovan Means, but he's unable to finish right at the front of the rim. But you know what? The Builders will get another opportunity. Why, Coach? Another turnover. As the officials cast their eyes to the scorer's table, they get the indication that we're going to have a timeout. Media timeout, 11:45 remaining in the first half. Builders up by 7 over the Cardinals.
Bayport gives away $100,000 in tuition assistance. Our scholarships are special because we not only allow funds to be applied to colleges and universities, but also trade and vocational schools. The submission deadline for all scholarships this year is a close of business on March 31st. Please share this opportunity with family, friends, students, and colleagues. Like, share, or comment on social media.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are into, once again, the semifinal round of the 2024 New South Athletic Conference men's basketball tournament taking place right here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center. So glad you could join us. Howard McCain, Aisha Smalls along beside me as we are back into action with Donovan Means. Means to Hawkins. Hawkins, nice feed inside to Isaiah Jones off the glass for 2, and that's just the way Coach Evan Key drew it up out of the timeout. I want to throw it back to my coach here. Coach, I am curious to know that play out of the timeout. How important is it to convert that play?
Well, it starts in practice, for sure. Make sure you're practicing over it, going over it, getting the players ready and involved and locked in, because they have to really be locked in the timeout to know what's going on, even the players that's not in the game at the time.
And you can see that. You can see that on that play. Builders ran it perfectly. And another perfect play just a second ago as Isaiah Jones is able to score back-to-back baskets. He now has 4 in the contest. Builders taking over. That shot off the glass and good. Now the foul is going to be whistled on Isaiah Jones. That'll be his second personal foul. So Isaiah Jones is going to have a seat. Kelby Saunders is going to come into the contest. Cy Miles will make his way onto the floor for the Cardinals, and at the line to try and complete the three-point play is Zarkeel McKeechin. He's looking to add to his point total. He has 5 in the contest. He leads all scorers right now for the Cardinals. Make it 6. So the Builders see their 9-point lead down to 6 as the Cardinals fall asleep on defense but able to get back. Builders nearly snowballed it and almost pick up an easy 2, but the Cardinals able to get back down court defensively, but it doesn't matter. Courage Harrell with the corner 3. So the Builders earned that 3 points they lost down corner net again. That is their largest lead of the contest. Nice feed inside. Cardinals unable to convert. Back come the Builders on the fast break. Here's Kyrie Smith off the glass. I take it back. He was named first team all-conference along with Adrian Wall for the Builders. That step back 3 counted. Celis Purvis. He now has 5 in the contest, but back come the Builders. Donovan Means. If you can do it, I can too. And the Builder lead is back up. I take it back. The Builder lead has been ballooned now to 11, folks. Here's Hawkins. He's feeling it. Same spot, different result. Builders able to come down with the offensive board. Kyrie Smith with another putback. That is Smith's second make of the afternoon. He now has 4 points as the Builders trap. Inside. Shot off the glass. Good for Celis Purvis. Now he has 7. Builder lead cut to 11 now, 30 to 19. What is going on with me today? And that's going to be an offensive. Kelby Saunders got the elbows up a little high, went right into the chest of Thomas Perkins. He's going to be whistled for the personal foul. So for Kelby Saunders, that'll be his first. That'll be the team's 6th. So one more, the Builders will be, well, we'll take it back. The Cardinals will be in the bonus. Cardinals trail by 11, nearly turned it over there, and they make the turnover complete on that pass. Shot off the glass, no good, but Avon Hawkins is fouled.
Cardinal foul number 5, Jordan Harrington. That's his first, team 6th.
So that foul will be on Jordan Harrington. That'll be his first personal foul. That'll be the 6th team foul for the Cardinals. So just like the Builders, one more, and they put the Builders in the bonus as Avon Hawkins drains the first of 2. So 8:43 remaining. So, Coach, 8:43 remaining in the contest. Both teams are on the edge of putting the other team in the bonus. Now, how important is that for the Cardinals down the stretch here in the first half?
Well, it's important from 2 aspects of the game. One, free throws is, when it comes down to it at the end of the game, if it's a close game, making free throws is very important, especially for the Builders. Free throws, they lack as a team, not a pretty good percentage, but hopefully this can help prepare them for the near future.
Builders shoot as a team around about 62%.
Jeez.
And from a coaching standpoint, that's really not that good.
No, sir. No, sir.
That's really not that good. So first free throw is up and good for Ty Reyes. That foul was on Kelby Saunders Jr. That is his second personal foul. So the Builders now with 17 fouls. That now puts the Cardinals in the bonus for the remaining 8:33 of the contest. And like Coach just said, if you are trailing, you want to get into the bonus and the double bonus as early in the half as possible and try to get back into the game by scoring points with the clock stopped. But it doesn't matter if you're not playing defense, as the Builders able to get an easy basket. Malik Munnerlyn able to get the easy basket. That 3 comes off as a miss. Celis Purvis, his shot is up and good, and he is fouled.
Basket is good.
Donovan Means will be credited with his first personal foul. That'll be the 8th team foul. So that gives Sellers Purvis another opportunity at a three-point play. Montrell Jackson will make his way onto the floor for the Builders. Coach Evan Key throwing numbers at the Cardinals right now.
I think the Builders have to be smart right now. They have a lot of players that has 2 fouls in the first half, and later down the line that can put them in trouble.
Xavier Hunter, Kelby Saunders Jr., and Isaiah Jones both have 2 apiece. That 3, no good. Rebound taken by the Cardinals. So the Cardinals trail by 9. If they're able to put together a couple of stops and get a couple of makes, they can be right back in this thing, but they have to stop turning the basketball over. Able to avoid it that time. Perkins. Builders staying in a man-to-man defense. Feed inside. Gathered by Purvis, and they're going to say he stepped on the baseline. So we are going to have a timeout, ladies and gentlemen. Another media timeout, 7:29 remaining in the first half of semifinal round action here. The New South Athletic Conference men's basketball tournament, folks.
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody.
Builders with a 9-point lead, 7:29 remaining in the semifinal round of the 2024 New South Athletic Conference men's basketball tournament. Builders trying to earn their way into the finals where they will meet and have a rematch against the Lighthouse Christian College out of Pensacola, Florida. But they've got to take care of business here. As Adrian Wald gives off to Courage Harrell. His 3, no good. Builders able to get the offensive board, but unable to convert. Rebound taken by Purvis. Cardinals are into the bonus. Builders yet to get into the bonus. Harrington gets inside. His shot no good. Rebound Builders, and they're off and running. Harrell attacked the basket, unfortunately lost it off of his knee out of bounds. That'll be a turnover. That will be the 7th turnover for the Builders in the contest. And, Coach, as you look on the stat sheet, you can see where Central International has committed 13 first-half turnovers.
Right. As a game, as a total of the game, both teams have committed 20 turnovers. So, as the audience is watching, they can see that this is a track meet.
Exactly. That foul is going to go on Ty Reyes. That will be his 3rd personal foul. That'll be the team's, let's see here. That will be the team's 7th. So that now puts the Builders into the bonus for the remaining 6.5 minutes in the first half of this contest. Now, Coach Wayne Johnson doesn't really have a whole lot of numbers to deal with on his bench. If I'm not mistaken, as I look down the scores table, he only has 3 guys that he can go to on the bench, and one of those is Ty Reyes. He has 3. As that miss goes out of bounds from the free throw line, last touch by the Builders. As Kyrie Smith will make his way back into the contest. Kyrie Smith, first team all-conference, New South Athletic Conference. Joined on the first team by Adrian Wall. Second teamers are Donovan Means and Avon Hawkins. Second teamers as the Cardinals turn it over. So, Coach Smalls, if you kind of look at it, if the Cardinals keep the same pace of play, they've already committed 14 turnovers. So if you double that, that's 28 8 turnovers potentially that they will commit in this basketball game as Avon Hawkins just drains a long 3. McKetchin, quickly double team, right in front of us. His long outlet controlled, but the shot no good by Banks. Builders running. Smith has his shot blocked, but the Builders able to get back possession. Shot clock does not reset, but that long 3 by Montrell Jackson goes down. And just like that, the Builders have their largest lead of the afternoon at 15. Cardinals attack the basket. Nice right-hander there. That was McKetchin. Hawkins, I believe, was going to be fouled. I think they called a foul on his way to the basket, I think.
I think he's going to put it on the floor. But they're in a bonus, so he's going to be shooting.
Right. So the foul is going to be on Sellers Purvis. That's his second personal foul. So that now is the 8th team foul. So that'll be the 1-and-1. Right now, both teams with 8 total team fouls, neither team in the double bonus. Of course, that's not until you get to 10 team fouls, as the first shot is up and good for Avon Hawkins. So again, Wayne Johnson has a very, very short bench for the Cardinals. Only 3 guys on the bench. Sellers Purvis has picked up his second, so he can ill afford to take him off the floor. He's actually their leading scorer as the outlet off of the miss. The officials are going to say was last touched by the Builders, so the basketball will stay on this end of the court. As Sellers Purvis has 8 points, 2 fouls, so they can ill afford to put him on the bench at the moment. The turnaround jumper off the glass and good for Mateo Johnson, his 4th point of the contest. And the Builder lead is now down to 12. Builder offense a long way away from the basket as we get down around 10 on the shot clock. Here's Wall. His shot off the glass for 3. Now, unless we're playing a game of horse, there is no way Adrian Wall meant to shoot that one off the backboard for 3, but Coach will take it. Builder lead is now back up to 15 as that miss by McKetchin. Builders nearly turn it over. It's Jackson. Skip pass to Hawkins. Hawkins, the first teamer, his second teamer, his shot up and good from 3. And that's going to lead to a timeout. Timeout being taken by Coach Wayne Johnson to try to slow down this momentum. 4:06 remaining in the first half, and the Builders now with an 18-point lead. So they're going to change that one from a team timeout to a media timeout. Was not the under 4 media timeout, but I guess we're going to take it anyway.
Bayport gives away $100,000 in tuition assistance. Our scholarships are special because we not only allow funds to be applied to colleges and universities, but also trade and vocational schools. The submission deadline for all scholarships this year is a close of business on March 31st. Please share this opportunity with family, friends, students, and colleagues. Like, share, or comment on social media.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
Builders now with an 18-point lead here in the semifinal round of the New South Athletic Conference men's basketball tournament taking place here in Newport News, Virginia, in the Apprentice School Athletic Center. Once again, so happy you could join us. Howard McCain, Aisha Smalls, and Dave Davenport. bringing you this afternoon's contest as the Cardinals turn it over out of the timeout. Builders. Fast break opportunity thwarted. So the Builders have just committed their 7th turnover of the contest, while right now the Cardinals are sitting somewhere around about 16 turnovers in the contest. That's a torrid pace, really, for the Cardinals for sure. But if you're Coach Evan Key, you've committed that many turnovers, but you have an 18-point lead. Shot up and off the glass, no good for Mateo Johnson. Builders with the quick outlet. Here's Kyrie Smith attacking the basket, and he's going to be fouled. Now, Coach, that is Celis Purvis's 3rd personal foul. And if you look at the scoreboard, he is now leading the team right now with points with 8. He and McEachin are tied for 8. So, of course, with a short bench like that, strategy-wise, what would Coach Johnson's options be?
Going in the zone.
Okay.
But it's hard to go in the zone right now. The apprentice school is shooting the ball really, really well from the three-point line. So they'll have to play a wide zone if possible, just to get out on the shooters. But right now, he can't take the risk of any of his players fouling out.
Well, what he's also done is he's completely eliminated the risk of Purvis picking up a 4th. Purvis is now on the bench. So Johnson now takes one of his better shooters out of the basketball game, his better scorers out of the basketball game, and immediately after that, they commit another turnover. Long feed inside, unable to control it was Jackson. So guess what that will be for the Builders, ladies and gentlemen? Another turnover. Builders now creeping up on double-digit turnovers as the Builders able to just pick the pocket of Jordan Harrington and convert for an easy 2 on the other end, and the Builders lead now is 21-49. 28 is a trap, but I think someone is going to be whistled for the personal. That foul is going to be credited to Malik Munderland. That'll be his first personal foul. That'll be the team's 9th.
Cardinals in the bonus, shooting 1-1, Cy Miles.
So that'll put Cy Miles at the free throw line. He'll be shooting the 1-1. And that knocks the Builder lead down to 20, 49-29. As the second is up and good. Builders with the basketball. And a 19-point lead is Wall to Hawkins. Hawkins not shy about launching it. That 3, no good. Rebound comes off to the Cardinals, but Jackson is there to steal a possession away. Smith hit that the last time he was on that same spot on the court, but unable to hit that time. When we say that we'll be bringing you the action, I think we pretty much did.
Yep, the whole table fell on my arm.
Tell you what, we got a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. There are no more media timeouts. We already had the last media timeout, the under 4 timeout. But, of course, if you're watching this on the live feed, you saw the player come barreling into the scorer's table. That is right here where Coach and I are. Coach, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
You're good?
I'm good.
Okay.
Gonna need some ice after this.
Okay, because I can't hear you. So we'll make an adjustment. We'll make an adjustment with the equipment to make sure that we can hear each other, because right now, Coach, I can't hear you, but the good thing about it is I can see you right now. So 1:59 remaining in the first half. Builders have controlled this basketball game throughout. They've gone up by as many as 21 in the contest. Builders really want to take care of business here and look forward to the finals of the tournament tomorrow against Lighthouse Christian. Well, they'll be looking for revenge here on their home floor, having lost to Lighthouse Christian last month. That loose ball last touched by the Builders, so that'll be another turnover for Coach Evans' team. As a wild blind pass made by the Cardinals but nice give inside by Aiden Hawkins off to Malik Munderland off the glass for 2. Cardinals come right back attacking the glass with Cy Miles. Miles now with 4 in the contest, and the Builder lead is 17, 51-34. Hawkins thought about shooting the 3, tried to get it inside to Munderland, and he turned it over. So both teams now in double-digit turnovers in the first half, and we've just dipped under a minute remaining in the first. Wall clears the rebound. Builders with an opportunity. Jackson, skip pass. That wide open jumper no good as Hawkins is able to secure the offensive board. And Wall's 3, no good. Rebound taken by Banks. Here are the Cardinals. We're under 30 seconds left in the first half as that shot is up, but I believe there's going to be a foul. So that'll be Kyrie Smith's first personal foul, and that now puts the Cardinals in the double bonus. 26.6 remaining. Mateo Johnson at the free throw line. Now I look down at my score sheet. Did he miss that one?
Yes, he did.
He did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm sorry. I looked down at my sheet for just a moment, and I thought it was going in. But he definitely, ladies and gentlemen, he missed that one for sure. I saw it. So the shot clock off. 18 seconds left. Builders with an opportunity for the last shot of the half. And looking to add to their 17-point lead is Adrian Wall, who scored 28 in the contest the last time these two teams played. Not quite on that pace for this one, as that shot up, air ball. And they're going to say the Builders stepped on the out-of-bounds line prior to touching the ball. So that will be Cardinal basketball. 0.9 seconds left. That's enough to catch it and just heave it. Long outlet pass, last touch by the Builders, and it goes out of bounds. And, folks, that is how the first half of action will conclude here in the semifinal round of the 2024 New South Athletic Men's Basketball Tournament here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center. At the half, here your score. The Builders 51, the Cardinals of Central International College 34. We will step away. We will be back with first half stats and second half action.
The thing that sets Worley's apart is that our people here truly care. They're here because they love their jobs and they want to learn more.
What I like about Worley's is the people, the team I work with every day.
My favorite thing about working at Worley's is that it's more like a family. I mean, it is work, but it's not.
They actually treat me like a person and not a number. And this is the first company where I really feel like I belong.
Here at Worley's, it's a great atmosphere. They really care about the customers, really care about the employees. We do whatever we got to do to make the job right.
Like the team, everybody's a team player. All about doing the right thing for the customer, taking pride in your work. It's just overall a great company to work for.
You know, we really do have an awesome set of guys. It's kind of cool. We got a great team. We have fun together, from my plumbers to my air conditioning guys to my crawl space guys. Everybody works together as a team. They're just phenomenal.
We have training programs. We like it when people come in, they don't really know what they want to do, and we're able to help them find a trade and do things such as like a paid-for apprenticeship programs for HVAC, plumbing, electrical. We've sent people as far as Texas to also doing them here locally. We just truly like to see our people grow and succeed and get to the next step of their career. We want people here who truly aspire to be the best in their fields.
NCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling playing field for everybody.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
Bayport gives away $100,000 in tuition assistance. Our scholarships are special because we not only allow funds to be applied to colleges and universities, but also trade and vocational schools. The submission deadline for all scholarships this year is a close of business on March 31st. Please share this opportunity with family, friends, students, and colleagues. Like, share, or comment on social media.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Apprentice School Athletic Center. Again, semifinal round of the 2024 New South Athletic Conference Men's Basketball Tournament. Aisha Smalls and Howard McCain. Just kind of taking a look at some things, Aisha, that we noticed from the first half. We do know that the first half was pretty much marred with turnovers, 30 total turnovers in the contest so far.
Whew, that's a lot of turnovers. Can you hear me? Oh, but yes, it was a lot of turnovers going back and forth within the match. Mic check. Mic check. Can you hear me? Yep. All right, we're good to go. Okay. All right, but yes, so a couple of things that I observed in the first half. The Apprentice School definitely has amped up their defense, and they benefited off of turnovers continuously, unlike CIC has. And right now, they just have to keep focused and stay disciplined and get ready for the big picture of what they prepare to go play against tomorrow.
And one of the things also that you and I talked about in the timeout is not only was the turnover total high, it's the number of fouls that were called in the first half. Now, I don't know, Aisha, if the official's whistle has a spit valve inside of it, but if it does, I hope they empty that thing at the half. 19 total fouls were whistled for in that first half. Now, that creates a very disjointed, a very sloppy kind of basketball game because it slows the pace of play. And another thing, ladies and gentlemen, that it does is it turns like a 2-hour basketball game into about a 2.5-hour basketball game. So it's a little warm in the arena tonight. So if you are a player, you want to go ahead and get on and off this court as quickly as possible. We are underway. Second half action here of the semifinal round. Game number 2 of the day between the Apprentice School Builders and the Cardinals of Central International College. So as play gets started here, Cardinals with the basketball out of the second half locker room. They trail by 17 as that pass goes out of bounds.
And another turnover
by the Cardinals, and that is now their 21st turnover of the contest. Coach, one of the things that you brought to my attention was how many points the Builders were able to generate off of those 20 turnovers in the first half.
Total, I want to say, yeah, points off turnovers was 21 points off turnovers.
Xavier Hunter misses his first attempt of the second half. Back come the Cardinals. They aren't able to convert. Means with a beautiful outlet pass of a fast break to Kelby Saunders. And just like that, the Builder lead is back up to 19, 53-34. We're right at about 19 minutes left. Builders trying to punch their ticket into the finals of the tournament to take on the Makos of Lighthouse Christian College. Again, Builders lost by a single basket to the Makos as that put back up and good. Donovan Means, and he was fouled.
The basket is good.
That foul is going to go on Jordan Harrington. That'll be his second personal foul, the team's first of the half. So that'll put Donovan Means at the free throw line to try to complete the three-point play the old-fashioned way with the and one. And he does just that, and the Builder lead is now pushed up to 22. That is their largest lead of the afternoon. Builders back on defense. Create another turnover. Long outlet to Means. Shot off the glass and good. So the Builders have come out of the halftime locker room on fire. And if I'm not mistaken, Coach, this was something that you pointed out in the half, what the Builders have adjusted to on defense. Pressure defense has really picked up for the Builders, and it's led to a couple of turnovers here early in the second half, so we're going to get a foul call. Mateo Johnson is going to be whistled for his second personal foul. That'll be the team's second. Xavier Hunter is now on the basketball floor with the all-gold LaMelos. Here's Smith. Saunders thought about getting inside. Skip pass, hard to handle that time for Xavier Hunter. Shot clock at 5. Means in the corner. Here's Hunter. Kick out to Saunders. I don't think Saunders got that shot off, and he did not. Builders have to be aware of where the shot clock is. I thought Xavier Hunter, when he drove the baseline, I thought he was going to try to pull up for a jumper on the baseline, but instead kicked it to Saunders. Saunders unable to get the shot off prior to the shot clock expiring, so that'll be a turnover for the Builders. Foul.
Builder foul number 5.
So they're going to call that one on Donovan Means. That is his second personal foul. That will be the team's first of the half. So that puts Jordan Harrington at the line. He's going to shoot 2. Harrington now with 3 points in the contest. And that pulls the Cardinals within 21. 17 and a half remaining in the contest as he hits the second of 2. So a lot of fouls called in the first half. It'll be interesting to see how this one turns out as Adrian Wall able to convert, and the Builder lead is back up to 22. So of course, Coach Smalls, the Builders, as they give up 2 points to the Cardinals, Builders have larger aspirations in the tournament, as that shot by Xavier Hunter is blocked. That's going to be a goaltending, so you can count that basket. But Coach, the Builders have bigger fish to fry. They want to get into the finals of the tournament, where they're going to get a rematch with the Makos of Christian College. So if from a coaching standpoint, Builders are now up by 22 after creating another turnover, and that shot is up and good. Now they're up by 25. When do you start to think about pulling your starters out of the contest so they can be ready for that huge matchup tomorrow?
Well, one, I would take a different approach. I would definitely keep 2 to 3 of my starters in, start getting a couple of my bench players in, just to keep their confidence up, letting them know that we will be ready tomorrow. Making sure that we're still staying disciplined within the game. We're not just freelancing, and understand that we have an assignment tomorrow and we need to focus and be ready for that preparation. So to win it, you have to be prepared to win.
So Builders now up by 21 with a shade over 16 minutes remaining. Is Smith able to raise up. Shot no good. So back come the Cardinals. Johnson tries to get it inside, but that's
another turnover.
Another turnover. As Means forces the action. He's going to get the foul called. So the basket does count.
The basket is good. Cardinal foul number 1.
So that will be Cy Miles' first personal foul, and I think we're going to have a timeout. Yep, media timeout. The under 16 media timeout. Builders with a sizable lead here in the second half.
The thing that sets Whirlies apart is that our people here truly care. They're here because they love their jobs and they want to learn more.
What I like about Whirlies is the people. The team I work with every day.
My favorite thing about working at Whirlies is that it's more like a family. I mean, it is work, but it's not.
They actually treat me like a person and not a number. And this is the first company where I really feel like I belong.
Here at Whirlies, it's a great atmosphere. They really care about the customers, really care about the employees. We do whatever we got to do to make the job right.
Like the team, everybody's a team player. All about doing the right thing for the customer, taking pride in your work. It's just overall a great company to work for.
You know, we really do have an awesome set of guys. It's kind of cool. We got a great team. We have fun together, from my plumbers to my air conditioning guys to my crawl space guys. Everybody like works together as a team. They're just phenomenal.
We have training programs. We like it when people come in, they don't really know what they want to do, and we're able to help them find a trade and do things such as like a paid-for apprenticeship programs for HVAC, plumbing, electrical. We've sent people.
15:48 remaining in the contest. Builders with a huge lead in the contest, 23, looking to add to that as Donovan Means is at the line to try to complete the three-point play. I think we may have had our audio issue fixed. Unfortunately, Builders unable to convert. So, Coach, there's a very good chance I can probably hear you now.
Oh, really?
There it is.
All right.
I hear you perfectly now.
All right.
Thanks to our engineer-producer, Dave Davenport. As Saunders gets all the way to the rack, unable to finish with the left hand. Quickly down court come the Cardinals. And quickly the Cardinals turn it over and they commit a foul. So we were on a really torrid pace for fouls called in the first half. And Coach, it doesn't look like that is lit up here in the second half as Cy Miles is going to pick up his second.
No, it hasn't. Usually, you know, at halftime, you think teams go in and regroup and talk about the next game plan in the second half. But most of the time, referees, they go in and regroup too and talk about the game. And I was hoping that they would go in there and talk about the foul calls. But guess we're just going to keep it how it is.
Well, maybe they went into the halftime locker room and they were really giving each other high fives because they say, you know what, we called a lot of fouls in the first half. Let's keep it up, guys. Let's keep it up. As that left-hander, no good by Saunders. So how does that change your approach as that long three-point shot goes down for Celis Purvis? How does that change your approach to the game from a coaching standpoint when you see a lot of fouls being called?
Right now, I'm telling my guys to play it safe. One, because things are being called the way they are. You want to play it safe because you never want to be in a position where you got one guy with 3 to 4 fouls in the first half. And you could lose their rhythm, especially if they're a starter and a main piece of your team. You don't want that to be the case. Just being disciplined on defense, moving your feet, and just let the coaches handle the referees and talk to them on how they're calling the game.
Cardinals on the attack. Adrian Wall has his pocket pick. Cardinals with another opportunity from the corner. And they convert. Jordan Harrington. He now has 7 in the contest thanks to that corner three, the shortest distance three on the court, that corner three. Which, to be honest with you, I kind of wish they would get rid of it. As that long three off, no good for Xavier Hunter.
Get rid of the corner three?
Yeah, get rid of the corner three. It's the shortest distance three on the court.
But that's also the most hardest three.
I agree. It is. You are right. The baseline three is the hardest, but it's also the shortest.
Oh, man.
And from a distance standpoint, that's not fair. Long outlet down court. Shot off the glass for 2, and that quickly leads to a timeout. Timeout being taken by Coach Evan Key as he sees the Builder 23-point lead quickly eroded down to 17. 13:27 remaining in the first half. Builders with a lead will be back.
Bayport gives away $100,000 in tuition assistance. Our scholarships are special because we not only allow funds to be applied to colleges and universities, but also trade and vocational schools. The submission deadline for all scholarships this year is a close of business on March 31st. Please share this opportunity with family, friends, students, and colleagues. Like, share, or comment on social media.
I am Fatima Medina and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina and I work for HII.
We're back, and I just had to play Picasso just a second ago with my co-broadcaster, Coach Smalls, and she wanted to see what I was talking about. I think that we should go to a 3-point arc on the court, somewhere between where the current 3-point line is and the mid-court logo. Why? Steph Curry has completely changed the way the 3-point shot is being looked at now in sports. As that feed inside off the glass, no good for Isaiah Jones. Builders with a 17-point lead as the Cardinals, their step back three comes off. Steph Curry has changed the way the 3-point shot is looked at now, and I think they should make it more challenging as a beautiful feed inside to the cutter by Kyrie Smith to Isaiah Jones. Shot off the glass, good for two. Builders now back up to 19-point lead. So now the 3-point shot needs to be more challenging. So make it longer by taking away the shortest distance that you can shoot for a three-pointer, which is the corner three. Take away the corner three, make it more of an arc that goes from one side of the court to the other one, and have guys shoot from behind that for three. But that's just my theory. That's why I'm a broadcaster. That's not a rule maker. As Isaiah Jones with the make, he now has 6 in the contest. Celis Purvis able to convert on the offensive end.
He is dominating in the paint right now.
As that step back three is good for Adrian Wall. So just like Purvis, Wall is starting to heat up a little bit. Wall now has 23. The last time these two teams played, he scored 28. That rebound comes off to Wall. He shovels it ahead to Mean. Mean to Wall. Wall, make it 26. Adrian Wall now with 26 in the contest, and the Builders' lead is right back up to 23, 79-56. That 3-point shot comes off to the Builders. Here's Means. Harrell. Tried to get it to Kyrie Smith. I'm not sure if Kyrie was expecting that, so it goes out of bounds. That'll be another turnover for the Builders. That is now the Builders' 14th turnover in the contest. As we're going to get a timeout. Media timeout, the under 12 media timeout. 11-14 remaining in the second half of the semifinal game of the men's basketball tournament for the New South Athletic.
Bayport gives away $100,000 in tuition assistance. Our scholarships are special because we not only allow funds to be applied to colleges and universities, but also trade and vocational schools. The submission deadline for all scholarships this year is a close of business on March 31st. Please share this opportunity with family, friends, students, and colleagues. Like, share, or comment on social media.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
Right now, the Builders and the Cardinals have combined for, and I hate to keep harping on this, but this is going to be telling in the basketball game, 39 total turnovers. Right now, the Cardinals with 26, Builders with 13. Builders have quietly attempted, folks, 29 3-point shots in the contest. They've hit 10 of them.
Was it quietly because of your corner three?
See, why are you playing with me like that?
The corner three doesn't count in your eyes, so it was very quiet.
Get it out of here. Take away the corner three. We don't need it. Guys are so good shooting the basketball nowadays. I mean, that's almost like shooting a free throw for a lot of guys now. As Avon Hawkins misses on the three. So that is now the 30th three-point shot that the Builders have taken in this contest. Jones gets the loose ball across midcourt. Nice thought right there by Adrian Wall. That corner three, no good. So maybe it's a harder shot than I'm thinking as the Builders able to get an offensive board. Hawkins circles it back out. Shot clock now at 10. Here's Wall with 26 on the day. Make it 29. Okay, maybe we should take that part of the three-point line away.
I think there wouldn't be a three-point line if we did that.
So Adrian Wall finds his spot on the floor, able to convert another three-point shot as that loose ball comes off to Wall. Wall with the numbers. Kick to the corner to Harrell. Harrell thought about going in for a dunk, lost the basketball on the way up. Quickly on the other end is Harrington for three. 82-59. You can see the pace of play really starting to pick up. It's Means. Here's Jones with a smaller player on it. Jones uses his size advantage to bank it in for two. And the Builder lead is up to 25. 9 minutes remaining in game number 2 of semifinal action of the 2024 men's basketball tournament, the New South Athletic Conference here at the Apprentice School. As that loose ball is picked up by the Cardinals. Feed to the corner to Harrington. His corner three, no good. Cardinals continue to stay active on defense, and that turns into an opportunity for a three-point shot that is good for Ty Reyes. Reyes now has 7 in the game. Here's Means. Right-hander, no good. Back come the Cardinals. Harrington, long step back three. That missed everything. Shot clock does not reset. Harrington still unable to hit. Builders with the loose ball. Wall. Thought about passing it, passed up the pass. Missed the shot.
Right now you can see a lot of fatigue going on right now in the game.
Now, who's looking the most fatigued? Would it be us or them?
Us.
Us. We're looking for and we look tired, and we're the ones with the 22-point lead.
I mean, this is definitely the time I think the coach should start making subs. And like I said, this has to be a testament to their coaching and to what they do in practice. They have to be smart and be disciplined. Don't let the game get out of hand and make it a one-on-one game. Still do what you do to get you to this point.
So we're at 7:17 remaining in the contest, and the Builders have a 25-point lead, make it now 23. As that bucket is up and good by Ty Reyes. So realistically, clock-wise and scoreboard-wise, of course, any team, if they have a shot of coming back at a ball game, Coach, they need to have the deficit somewhere around about 10. So we're just shy. We're not that far away from the 5-point mark. If the Builders continue to build on this lead, as Kurt Jarrell hits another three, and the Builders are now by 26. Is it around about the 5-minute mark you say, hey, let me pull my guys, or do you just continue to let them play?
I mean, I would call a timeout to regroup everybody for sure. And just let them know the bigger picture here. And just keep focusing on that. That's my main focus right now as a coach, is the bigger picture. What we're playing for and how we're trying to prepare for it.
Donovan Means with the fast break 2, and we get a timeout. That is a 30-second timeout called by Wayne Johnson. We're not at the 6-minute mark yet, so we don't have the under 6. Okay, never mind. We are going to go to immediate timeout. We'll be back.
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. Leveling the playing field for everybody.
6:20 remaining here. Once again, so glad you could join myself, Coach Aisha Smith, Dave Davenport, of course, is our engineer-producer, and we've seen the Builders engineer an offensive explosion. The Builders are 8 points shy of 100, and I want to say the last time these two teams played each other, the Builders put up 118 points the last time these two teams met each other on the floor. Not really sure if they're going to reach that this time around, but they do have an opportunity to cross the century mark on the scoreboard. So prior to the timeout, Coach, you told me something interesting you saw as far as the way the Builders were playing with this lead.
Right. I was mainly talking about, there was a lot of one-on-one basketball and not playing to their potential and what they've been succeeding at throughout the season. Like I said before, it's mainly just staying prepared and staying disciplined. And that timeout was a great timeout for the Builders, one, so they can regroup, talk about what is going on, and continue to keep playing the right way of basketball. I know tomorrow is going to be definitely a harder game for them on both sides. So both teams going to have to come ready and prepared to play.
Tomorrow's basketball game is going to be sort of a revenge opportunity for the Builders, having lost to the Makos. Again, when they lost that game to the Makos, the Builders actually lost the regular season championship, and they also lost the opportunity to be the #1 seed in this tournament. So they want to try to get that win underneath their belt against a very good Lighthouse Christian College basketball team. So I like that timeout for all the reasons, Coach, that you just said, making sure that the guys understand that there's something bigger to play for. That last foul call was on Kelby Saunders. That was his third personal foul, so that sends the Cardinals, Andre Banks, to the line. He makes one of two. Builders with 2 team fouls, Cardinals with 4. We're just under 6 minutes remaining in the contest. As Wall now has 29 in the contest. His shot comes off. They say it was last touched by the Builders. Said it was last touched by Munnerlin. So it'll be Cardinal basketball as they work it past half court. Mateo Johnson tried to get inside, unable to do so, but he was fouled. They're going to give that foul to Avon Hawkins. That'll be his first personal foul. The team's third. Nope, the team's second. Is that right? Or now they only have 2 team fouls on the scoreboard, but my engineer producer tells me there's 3. And I think there may have been another foul, and that's possibly going to be 4 team fouls now. It's Kelby Saunders. He picks up his 4th.
Team 4th.
So that'll be Saunders' 4th, the team 4th. Builders nearly forced a turnover. As Courage Harrell will come in for Kelby Saunders. So Saunders will take a seat. He has 3 points in the contest. Builders with a 23-point lead as the shot clock getting close to 10 now for Johnson. Johnson bullies his way inside, unable to convert with the left hand. So it'll be Builder basketball, 5:15 remaining. Here's Means. Means with 14 in the contest. Works off of a screen.
Pass.
Wall, left hand, unable to finish. Loose ball, Hawkins. His right-handed shot up and good. So Avon Hawkins now has 15 as the Builders go into a bit of a press in the backcourt. Cardinals able to handle it. That left-handed shot, no good. Rebound tipped around and controlled by the Cardinals. Loose ball comes off to Wall. Beautiful feed to the cutter, Donovan Means, and Donovan Means now with 17 in the contest. So Means has 17. As that shot is up, no good by Purvis. Purvis was darn near unstoppable in the first half of the Cardinals. He's been ice cold here in the second half as Wall gets his 31st point of the contest. So he has 31. Hawkins has 15. Means has 16. And Harrell has 10. Another miss by the Cardinals. Munnerlyn. Bounce pass to Means. Harrell off the rebound. Hawkins. Money. Another three-point bucket for the Builders, and the Builders are starting to really pull away as they've just gone over the century mark with that three-point shot, 101-65 now. As we are going to have a stoppage in play, and I think we're going to have a timeout. Media timeout, the under 4 media timeout, the last one of the contest. 3:17 remaining, Builders in control.
Bayport gives away $100,000 in tuition assistance. Our scholarships are special because we not only allow funds to be applied to colleges and universities, but also trade and vocational schools. The submission deadline for all scholarships this year is a close of business on March 31st. Please share this opportunity with family, friends, students, and colleagues. Like, share, or comment on social media.
I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII, building the most powerful ships in the U.S. Navy. The digital technology I use is a generational change in the way that we build ships, making the construction of aircraft carriers more efficient. Plus, I get to work with veterans. Thanks to them, we all have our freedom, and we need to work hard to keep it. I am Fatima Medina, and I work for HII.
3:17 remaining in the contest. Builders with a sizable lead, 101-65. And we got 3:17 left, Coach. We're trying to play to get ourselves into the championship game tomorrow. So out of that timeout, what are we doing?
What am I doing as a coach? I am slowing the ball down. I am executing my offenses. I need at least 5 to 6 passes. I know we can get the transition buckets. I know we can get the steal, but I want to know if we can execute in a half-court set.
As that three goes down for the Builders, they now have 104. I told you the last time these teams played each other, Builders scored 118. And the more you let us know, Coach, what would be the strategy out of each time out as Thomas Perkins hits that three for the Cardinals, you kind of see the Builders somewhat get recentered. You see them, their defensive effort look a little bit cleaner out of the timeout. So it is refreshing to see and hear as Harrington knocks down that long three that, yes, the coach is using these timeouts to make sure everybody stays focused on what the actual goal is at hand.
Right.
Here's Munnerlyn for three. That one comes off the back of the iron. As we are approaching 2 minutes remaining in the contest, Harrington, his step back three off the back of the iron as well. Builders running. Builders just figured since there's no defense being played by the Cardinals, let's just take it straight to the rack. I'm not really sure if you heard it from behind us as that three-point shot is good by Ty Reyes. You can hear with the assistants for the Builders, urging the Builders to continue to play basketball. That we haven't reached triple zeros on the game clock just yet. Terrell continues to stay aggressive, and he scores in the paint. He now has 12 in the contest. Builders with a 32-point lead. As that rebound comes off to the Builders. Builders out and running with Hunter. Hunter stops in the paint. But the Builders able to convert with Munnerlyn. So Munnerlyn picks up his 5th point as we're now down to just 1 minute remaining in the contest, and the Cardinals continue to be aggressive offensively as Mateo Johnson banks it in for 2. Hunter, his three, rims out. Back come the Cardinals. Ty Reyes for three. That one no good. But he does finish with the right-hand layup at the glass. 108-78. Builders with a 30-point lead. We're now under 30 seconds remaining in the contest as that three is no good by Harrell. And the Builders continue to shoot. With under 20 seconds left to play, Montrell Jackson hits a three. And for all intents and purposes, I was about to say all intents and purposes. We know that's grammatically incorrect. So for all intents and purposes, this will be the last shot of the game. A three by Harrington. Builder lead is 111-80, and that is where it will stand. The Builders walk out of this gymnasium this afternoon with a 111-80 victory over the Cardinals of Central International College. The Builders will advance to the finals tomorrow to take on the Makos of Lighthouse Christian College out of Pensacola, Florida. So, Coach, before we sign off, any final thoughts about the game that you just witnessed?
I'm ready for this rematch tomorrow.
I think everybody in the arena is. That is a perfect way to wrap it up, Coach. So, folks, we will be back tomorrow with you. The start of the game is going to be 2 p.m. here at the Apprentice School Athletic Center, where the Builders will be taking on the Makos of Lighthouse Christian College. So, for Aisha Smalls, Howard McCain, and Dave Davenport, we're going to say good evening. But, folks, we will see you tomorrow. Get ready for a good one. Your final tonight, 111-80, Builders with a victory. And until then, folks, we'll see you tomorrow. But always remember, this is Builder Basketball.
Peace out.